I must say, this presidential speech was a shame. Yeah, it was a big, big shame because I don't know why a whole president cannot just address the nation from what is in his mind. This one is not about addressing, some kind of issues that you say, okay, you want to speak big grammar and all that. This one, you just need to talk to the people. The people that you are even talking to, they are not people, they are not grammarians, they are not people that, want big English. Those that are suffering in Nigeria, those that the fuel hike is, affecting, those that the low minimum wage is affecting, those that are suffering, they don't even need all this big grammar and all that. So it was a simple thing for him to relate with with the masses and just talk normally and tell them where it's paining them. Tell us where you feel it's affecting us, and you will do better. Not you reading the board. If you notice, he was reading the board. Like, there was a board. In fact, his people, his cabal, they have passed the stage of, giving paper for him to be looking. If not, Baba for they look grand. If for they look down that table that he's holding, that particular thing he's holding, that's what you would have been looking at. Because that's what he will be reading from. If you've seen the presidential speech, if you watched it, I would have put it here, but due to copyright issues. But if not, I would have put it here. So you see Baba just looking at the front and reading. His eyes were at the top because he was reading a board. Okay, so even when he was reading, you will know it's just like, when a teacher gives a primary school student who don't know how to read and say, you Ali, oh yeah, stand up, oh yeah, read this thing on the board. Say Emeka is a boy, and then you see the student saying Emeka is a boy. That was how he was reading it, because he's not the one that even wrote that thing, so he couldn't like sit up there and like just read this thing the way it should be, as if he's talking to us. This one, he was just reading what whoever wrote for him, and it's just a shame because we are not here for English. Oga, tell us where they do us, where they pay us, where you go fit, you go fit solve. That's what we need. Not all this big grammar and talking here and there and saying that we should be patient. Are you guys patient? Saying that the fuel subsidy removal is a must and that there's nothing you can do about it. For me, that's a big lie, because you remove fuel subsidy. Today we did not see. This is 1 year in office. We have not seen anything you use the money to do. Rather, you guys are building, big houses for Senate president, for the president, for in fact for yourselves, buying private jets and all that, and then you're telling the masses, to be patient. I don't get it. How can we be patient? Telling us to stop the protest? No, that's bad. All this, in fact, this whole thing is in shambles, right? Yeah, because that's not what we need right now from you. We need you to tell us, okay, if you said NNPC should be selling fuel around 500 naira, how come now fuel is 900 naira? Tell everybody that everybody must sell it. So price control is what we need. Say, let nobody sell fuel above 500. You said 500 naira is the maximum. Now look at what's going on. The market woman will increase her foodstuff, her plantain and yam and garri, because she entered transportation that charged her so much to bring those garri and other foodstuffs down to the market. So she's going to put her own price. So before, if fuel is the major thing, that if fuel can come down, if fuel can just come down, the prices of petrol can come down, you will see that everything will just gradually start coming down. Before, they said it's dollar. I have said it severally, dollar is not affecting anything. Now that dollar is gradually going up, is that the reason why things are coming? No, that time dollar was just spiking every day and everybody was just increasing their thing. This is Nigeria. Nothing they were buying was even actually affecting their production, but they were just increasing unnecessarily. But now everybody now knows that fuel is the major culprit of this thing, and then you are coming to tell people they should be patient. Baba, nobody can be patient like that. It's just a shame that our country up to now doesn't know our needs and doesn't know how to do things. Because even if you said, okay, the fuel subsidy removal is a must, what have you used that thing to do? Till now, nothing. Rather, you people are buying clothes, buying houses, buying cars, and enjoying life, and you're telling the masses, oh, there's nothing we can do about it, the subsidy removal is a must. The removal was for you to use the money that you have discovered from that thing to better the lives of other Nigerians. Not only bettering the lives of politicians, and those are the aim of affairs, okay? Because you are supposed to cut across, okay? The national cake is supposed to be shared over everybody. All the masses need to benefit from the subsidy removal, what you have saved from removing subsidy. That's the way it's supposed to be. But rather, only one set of the economy is eating, which is the leaders and the people at the aim of affairs. And it's a very, very sad situation. This is almost like the story of the tortoise and his subordinates. When the tortoise will say, I'm eating, no, just be patient, wait for me to finish eating, I will give to you. Whereas the tortoise keeps eating everything and not giving to the subordinates. How do you expect the subordinate not to stand up and beat up the tortoise? And that was how they beat up the tortoise. And that is why you see today the tortoise can actually put all his flesh, all his hand and legs inside the shell. It's because of that particular story where they wanted to beat the tortoise, and the tortoise had to look for a hiding place to run. My dear president, if care is not taken, the story of the tortoise and his subordinates are going to happen in Nigeria, where Nigerians will stand up and be beating every president, and every president and politicians, they will start running, like they will start beating the president, beating the politicians, beating everybody, anybody you see. And they said it, that if you are a child, if you are a child of a politician, please stay inside your house during this protest, because when no fit touch papa go touch pikin. They have been saying it. And when no fit touch papa go touch pikin. Those that are going out for the protest, they've been saying it. So it's a warning, and that's the reason why you see them come after Regina Daniels. Regina Daniels, actually, what she said is not bad. She was actually saying that the thing cut across even us, because if the government have to be good, we too, we need to be good too. Not that when the government say sell fuel price at 400 or 500, we will not be increasing our own. The marketers, those that have filling station, will increase their own to 500, 800, 1,000. That the economy will still not be good. She cut across even the local government chairman and even governors, that if the president says do like this, everybody have to obey and do accordingly. But you know why people were angry with her? Because she has been eating politics money. It's politics money that is keeping her where she is. Her husband, we don't know him for being a businessman. If Regina had married Ned, and Ned is a businessman and she's talking, people will applaud her. But this one, we know that it's politics money that is feeding you. It's politics money that is making you wear the gold and everything you are showing off on social media, wearing the hair that you are showing off. So you coming to now advise people that have been suffering is what is making the masses get angry at Regina. Not because whatever Regina said is bad. You get the point. So as I said, if the president does not do the right thing, very soon the story of the tortoise is going to occur in Nigeria, where they will be beating up the politicians. Any politician wey dem fit see, dem fit go dey attack am. You get the point. Hoodlums can attack. And I don't want such thing in Nigeria. I don't want us to get to this point. The president and the leaders, they know what to do. We shouldn't get to this point before we say, okay, let's do like this. Politicians are not supposed to be in hidings, okay? Because very soon, even those police people that you are using to guide yourself, they might turn against you when the hunger becomes very real. How much is their salary? One day, they might turn against you and say, do the right thing, or we will not leave you alone. So nobody is spared. Anyway, guys, please do well to subscribe to the channel. Bye for now, guys.